This is the face of a defeated man. I just got done summoning for the new LR on Dokkan and I got absolutely shafted. So I'll take this opportunity to channel my anger towards this game, to look at the company behind it and the developers, to be more specific. This game might be the first game to make $1 billion while it's run by monkeys. Some of the decisions this team takes are absolutely baffling. And over a period of 11 years, they don't seem to get it. They don't get what the fan base wants. They don't understand sometimes how their own game works, how their own content works, okay? So let's just go back to the beginning. Dokkan, Dragon Ball mobile game, very popular. It's been going for 10 years, almost at the 11th anniversary, and it's super successful. It's constantly, often at the #1 spot on the App Store. And I've been playing it for around, 6-7 years now. So I'm quite familiar with the developers, how the game works, the releases. And I just wanted to go through each and every release that really showed that these are monkeys developing this game, okay? The first one that comes to mind is AGL LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. If you were there on initial release, that was so crazy, dude. The entire unit was leaked by a French leaker. There was like an entire PowerPoint presentation on it. When we saw the condition to transform this unit, oh my lord. AGL LR Gohan had this condition where you needed either, it was the worst condition we've ever seen in the game's history. He needed an android or Cell Saga ally or enemy from the 5th turn under 58% HP. Dude, it's a transformation. It's not the way to get into heaven. Or, they knew that was tough, okay? So they graciously gave us another condition or an alternative condition. Bring an Android 16. There were no good Android 16s. They released an int Android 16. Horrible banner unit, by the way. But that's not the only unit that was fumbled at Celebration. Incel, horrible unit. Horrible unit. I mean, he was alright when he released. No partners, no teams, no nothing. No nothing. He was, I think, like ranked 10 overall in the game. For a brand new release in a gacha game? What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, that was... let's move on. That was all in the past. What about now? Well, now, in this most recent celebration, we got STR, Blue Goku, and Blue Vegeta. Sounds good, right? Just Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito. You play as Vegito. Hey, what else do you want? You don't fuse into Vegito. Okay? You don't. You just don't. No. You want to play as Vegito? No. 2 years ago, we got the exact same unit, which is the most hated and memed on unit ever in the game system. Almost. The worst one we'll get to. And they saw how much people hated that unit and said, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Horrible decision in my opinion. But you know, it's okay. It's a good unit. Cool, whatever. And then part 2 rolls around. That was hope in me, because they released SS4 Gogeta, hypest unit in Dokkan history. The way that people were talking about this guy, it was like Jesus was coming back. It was honestly astounding how hype he was. He released insanity. Great, 10 out of 10. Turns out there's a part 3 coming. Now, part 3 of this celebration, how you gonna top SS4 Gogeta? You can't really do it. Either you bring out manga stuff, so Ultra Ego Vegeta or something, just something fresh, something new. You need something new. How good that we have Dragon Ball Daima. Daima finished up, a while ago, right? It was a couple of months ago. And we are expecting Daima stuff in Dokkan, because Legends already got like a lot of Daima stuff, so we're just waiting. So part 3 rolls around and everybody thinks it's gonna be Daima. It's gonna be SS4 Goku. He pairs up well with Gogeta, so you can You can have both brand new units on the same team, on Giant Ape Power. They release Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. This might be the first unit to have negative hype. 99% of players just went flaccid. You know, a unit doesn't have to be necessarily the hypest character. Look at Bergamo, for example. Bergamo, who the hell cares about Bergamo, right? They released a Bergamo who was broken on release. He was very, very good, and people started loving Bergamo. So this effect, I'll call it the Bergamo effect. The Bergamo effect could apply to this new Dokkan Fest LR. Not hype character, but if it's good enough, people will love it. The unit needs youth characters. The youth team is pretty bad, okay? No, wait. There is a banner unit. Who is it? Who do you think it is? You think the developers are gonna support the newest release? Banner unit, Spopovich, baby. Banner unit, Spopovich. Spopovich. Who's bad? Who's very bad? Where are you gonna use this guy? Look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy, man. It is just astounding, the incompetency of these developers. We'll now get to the best one. The best example of how just oblivious these guys are of what their fans actually want. Superhero releases. Beast Gohan. For those that play the game, you know where I'm going. Amazing reveal for the brand new characters. Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. Everybody's hype. It was like SS4 Gogeta this year. They reveal that Beast Gohan is only an active skill. The community lost it. It is to date probably the biggest fumble of all time. Because not only was he only an active skill, the unit itself was mediocre. The brand new character was pretty much bad. Not bad, but mediocre. You don't want him to be mediocre though. You want him to be the best. I don't even know where I'm going with this video. I just wanted to rant about something. I could honestly keep going ranting about these developers. The way they just technical errors and bad media management, bad reveals, bad animations, how the units are designed, how they work, the way they don't understand their own content at times, how different fans do a better job of explaining mechanics than they do. They don't get what the game needs. We still have an archaic friend system. You still have a limit on how many characters you can have in your box. Why do we have a limit on that? Omatsu, my dear friend Omatsu, you can kiss my ass, man.
See ya.